Hello and welcome to the course Automate Salesforce with Lightning Flow. This is the third video of the course, and in this video we will learn about basics of flow element. I will also create an example flow to demonstrate some of the flow elements and how we can use them to perform the desired operation. Okay, so let's get started. We have three categories of flow element. We have interaction element, we have a logical element, and we have a data element. Okay, so we will see all of these one by one. In interaction category, we have three elements. First one is a screen element. We can use this screen element to collect the information from the user who runs the flow, or we can show some information to the user, okay, using a screen element. Next one is action. So using this action element, we can perform action outside the flow. So we can choose the custom create update actions, or we can use the standard action like post to chatter, submit for approval, or we can use send email action. So we have a different kinds of standard actions that we can use with the help of action element. Okay. Then we have a subflow. Okay. So subflow is used to call another flow that you have created in your org. So basically, we can use this element to call another flow to do some operation. Okay. So we have all these three elements in the interaction category. Next, we have a logical elements. So we have these 5 elements in this category. First one is assignment element. With the help of assignment element, we can set the value in the variable. Okay. Then we have a decision element. We can use this element to create the path for the flow to take based on the decision or based on the condition. Okay. So it is like an if-else condition that we write in Apex code or in programming language. Okay. Then we have a loop. So loop iterates over the collections of values or records. So it is like for loop that we use in the programming. Okay, to iterate over the list of records. Okay. Then we have a collection sort. So it is used to sort the items in the collection. Okay, by ascending order or descending order, like that. Okay. Next, we have a collection filter. Okay. So without changing the original collections, it removes the items based on the conditions that we use in the filter. Okay. So basically, if you have a list of records and you want to filter that list, so we can do that with the help of collection filter elements. Okay. So these are all 5 elements in the logical category. Next, we have data elements. So we have a create record element. So with the help of create record element, we can create a Salesforce record from flow. Okay. Next, we have a update record. It is used to update the Salesforce record using values from the flow. Okay. Next, we have a get record. So it finds the Salesforce record and stores their fields values to use them later in the flow. It is like a SQL query that we write to get the record from the Salesforce database. Okay. Next, we have a delete record element. We can use this to delete the record from the Salesforce database. Okay. Then we have rollback records. So it is used to cancel the pending record changes. Okay. So these all are the data elements. Okay. So yeah, we have covered all the 3 categories of flow element. So we will see all these elements in the Salesforce org. So we'll create one example flow and we will try to use these elements. All right. So here I am at Salesforce, or I am going to create a flow. So let me search flow here, and I will create a flow. So let me create a flow here. So I will choose a screen flow and create. Okay. So here I am in flow builder now, and so we can see all the elements that we have discussed here. So I have chosen auto layout here. So if I choose free form, then you can see all the components or all the elements here. Okay, all the elements that we discussed. So we discussed the interaction element, so screen, action, and subflow. And in the logical category, we have these five elements: assignment, decision, loop, collection sort, and collection filter. And for data, we have create record, update record, get record, delete record, and rollback record. So we have all these elements here in the left bar panel. Okay. When we choose auto layout, then we can see these elements when we click on this little icon here, plus icon. Okay. So here, when you click on this, then you can see all the elements here. Okay. So you have interaction elements, you have a logical element, and then you have a data elements. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a simple screen. Okay. So let me add here the name simple screen flow. Okay. This is simple screen flow. Okay. So here, okay. So here you can see you have option to configure the footer and header also. So I'm going to remove this button called pause. Okay, so I have the option here. I will select this radio button and will hide this. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a input element or input component. Okay, on this simple screen flow, and I will choose the input component as radio button. Okay, so radio. Let me search a radio. Okay. Okay, I have to use one. Okay, so I will say, have you subscribed SFDC nation? Okay, and here you can see the data type. So data type I'm going to select is Boolean. Okay, and you can select different data type as well. Here you have a text data type, number, currency, or date. Okay, but I'm going to select the Boolean. Okay, and I'm going to enter the choice here. So I will create the choices. Okay, so we don't have any choice right now, so I will create a choice. So when you click on this lookup, then you can see here uh, a prompt to create a new choice. So I will click on this and I will select first option, choice. Okay, and here I will say yes, subscribe. And here you have to give the choice like true or false. Okay, so I will say yes here. So this will be the label. Okay, and this will be the value, true or false. Okay, I'm going to click on done now, and I will create one more choice. I will create choice again. So I will say no, no, not subscribe. Here I will say no, and in the data type we'll select boolean, and here we'll say false. Okay, done. Okay, so now we have this radio button with two choice. Okay, yes and no. Okay, and here we can put the default value also. So default will be no. Okay, all right. So I will click on done now. So we have the simple screen flow here. You can see with one screen element. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a logical element called decision. Okay. So I will click on this plus icon, and then I will choose a decision element here, and I will say subscribe or not. And here I will say yes, subscribe. And so here I have to choose this radio button that we have created. Now I have to select the value. So here, if it is S, okay, then that means subscribe, right? And if it is no, then it is not subscribed, right? So I will create one more decision here. So to create one more decision or one more outcome in this decision, you have to click on the plus icon here, and you can create one. Okay, no, not subscribe. Okay, and here again I will select this radio element, radio button, and I will select the value no. Okay, so if user selects value S, then the flow will take this path. If user selects the value no, then flow will take this path. Okay, so I will click on done now, and here you can see we have a decision element, and we have a three paths. Okay, so one, if the user selected S, then flow will take this path, and then it will end. If user selects no, then flow will take this path, and then it will end. If other than these two conditions, it will take the default path. Okay, hope it's clear. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a screen element here in the S path here. So I'm going to click on the plus icon, and I will add one screen here. Okay, and here I will choose display text. Okay, I'm going to drag this display tag here in the screen, and I will say here thank you message. Okay, so I'm just going to display some message to the user if user selects subscribe. Okay, so here I'm going to choose a image. Okay, just to display. So I will choose this image in this text field, and it will display on the screen flow here. Okay, so let me, okay, and also also we can print the value of that field, what user selected in that field. Let me here. Okay, So here we can see what you just selected. Let me bold this and let me change the color also. Done. Okay. And I have to give the name of this screen. Okay. So I will say screen 1 here. Okay. And I will click on done. Okay. So I have here I have added a screen in the S path. Okay. And I will also add one more screen here in if you select no. Okay. So let me add a screen here. So here I will say screen 2, and I will scroll down and I will add display text on the screen here. And here I will say subscribe. And in this also I will add this radio button here. So we can print the radio button value. Let me make it bold and change the color. And I will also add the image here on this screen as well. Okay. All right. So here, so let me remove the pause button also from this screen. So I will go here in the footer section and I will remove this pause button. Okay. So you can see we have removed this now, and I will click on done now. Okay. So this is very simple flow that we have created now. So what we are doing here. So first, user on the first screen, user will see the radio button. There, they have option to select yes and no. Okay. If user select yes, then flow will take this path. Okay. It will check the value of the radio button. Okay. If you selected S, then it will go and it will check, it will follow, it will execute this path. If you just select no, then it will take this path and then end. Okay. So yeah, let me just click on save and then simple flow and click. Let me just click on run button now, and we can see how the flow works. Okay. So I'm going to click on run now and let's see how it works. Okay. Okay, so here you can see we have this radio button. Okay. And we have a two option, yes or no. Okay. So by default we have selected no. Okay. So let me select yes and I will click on next button. Okay. So here you can see the first screen, screen 1 is printed and also the value S. Okay. And when we click on finish, then it will go back to the start of the flow. And if we select no, okay, and we click on next, then it will print the second screen and the value as well. Okay. So you can see the flow is working as expected. Okay. So what we have learned here, we have learned about these two elements. So first is screen element and second is decision element. Okay. Next we can see so when you click on the add icon here, so you will see different elements here. So for example, assignment element, if you have created any variables, so you can put the value with the help of this assignment element, decision element we have seen here, right? Loop element we can use to iterate over the collection. So you have created a collection variable and you want to loop through that collection. You want to process every record and you want to change any fields in a particular record or every record. Then you can use this loop element to iterate over your records. Okay. Collection sort again is used to sort the collections, right? And collection filter is to use you can use to filter your collection variables, right? And we have these data elements as well. Okay. Data element, you can create a record, you can update the record, you can get the record, delete, and you can roll back the record changes, right? So all these we can see in the upcoming videos. Okay. So here in the interaction element section, you can see the action. So when you click on this action, you can see all the actions here. Okay. So you can see category wise also. If you can select type, then you have core action, you have apex action, you can have a email alert and apex action. Okay. Again, it's a legacy apex actions. Okay. So when you select let me select the task here. So when you click on the task here, so you can create the task record. Okay. New task, you can log a call. Okay. You can select the actions from here. Okay. If you need to send an email, okay, then you click on email alert here and you just need to select the email alert that you have created. So I don't have any email alert in my org, that's why I'm not able to select or search any email alert. Okay. But you can do that. Okay. Also, you have a different objects option here. So when you click on this account, then you have an option to create the account quickly, right? When you select this, you have some fields here. So you can put the default values here or whatever. You can use the variable that you have created in the flow, and you can set the name. Okay. And then you have a more field here. So if you want to add value in these fields also, you can put and you just need to click on done. So when this action gets executed, your account record will be created in your org. Okay. So we will explore all these options. Okay. Going forward in this course, but for this video, we can end it here. Okay. Thank you. Bye.